EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mooney in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. London brought in motion. Now Penix to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, looked like he wasn't a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Outside.
That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Get set.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's first and 10.
Outside. 11. 11.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Buddy team, watch out. Yellow. Up.
To throw, it's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Short throw and pulled in by Mayer. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. First and 10. Throwing is Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Penix now off the bootleg. Pushed out to his left. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Get set, get set. Can't. Run around, set. Up.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's second and 9.
Outside. Buddy team, watch out.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Into the secondary, past the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, 49ers.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here we go, here we go. 21.
He'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Watch out!
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's Houston down. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Get set!
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, like sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Get set! Yellow. 18! What's up? Here we go.
Motion.
Yellow.
3rd down, Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Leonard Floyd. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Reload! No street!
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Penix. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's caught. Ray McCloud. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. That's a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
21. Check it out. 22. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense that we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. From his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long.
Outside. 22. Here we go. Yellow. Start.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Out to his right. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That's hard. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. Pick up of 46 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Get set. 22.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Outside.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. His kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
What's up? Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow. Watch out!
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Exiting the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
Yellow. Yellow.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Get set, get set. Heads up, heads up. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Up.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that's one of the best elements of this aggressive they can be, and it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On first down, it's Penix. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any.
His kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 14, 49ers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
21.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. They get the veteran Trent Williams.
Get set, get set. Up.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense. And if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Watch out! 21.
He'll go play action. Purdy rolling to the left. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A big hole. And he will go all the way. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. That his second TD catch of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Get set, get set. Stop.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, 49ers.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Right back to Pearsall again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Moving to his right. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Get set, get set. Be ready, be ready.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They need 2. Here's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. David Onyemata. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Mooney in motion. On first down, they'll start out with Algier. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's got it. Remove the chains. First down at the 47.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Pitts is the man in motion. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He looks forward for maybe a yard. The veteran linebacker, Shaq Barrett, in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Third and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 30-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up, here we go, here we go. 18, what's up? Yellow. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5.
Get set, get set. Go win, go win. 18, what's up? Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. The 49ers out to punt this one.
For the 49ers.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Pitts is the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Now he's loose at the 40. He's to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 88 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Get set, yellow.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
18! Watch out! Yellow.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
The 49ers out for the punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
Handoff, it's Algier. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Algier, the ball carrier. Gene Hunter is on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Pitts is the man in motion. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. They'll go play action now with Penix. Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
They'll run here. It's Carter. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mooney in motion. They'll work the middle here with Algier. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
Ready? Bravo 80.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Number 38, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Now here's 2nd and goal. A run here with Algier. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. And he'll take it on in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Here's Coop for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
49ers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Get set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Hit as as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Get set, get set. 18. Up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Niners first down.
That's good for a
Outside.
first and 10 at the 37.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. David Onyemata, his second sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year.
Get set, get set. Up.
They run over center with Robinson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
Outside. 18. Up.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.